All right, here I was working on an '08 Honda Odyssey that had a parasitic draw of 0.767 amps. And it's pretty common on these cars that it's um, like one of these sliding doors. It comes from this 40 amp fuse, and then the 40 amp fuse feeds a bunch of fuses. And in this case, a lot of people have the same problem. This number 7 fuse, which just has backup, which feeds like power to a bunch of stuff. And here is the fuse that you're supposed to take out. It's on the driver's side, but once you take out that fuse, the draw goes all the way down to 0.014, which is good. And in my case, it wasn't the sliding doors. It was this latch in the back of the back door. The latch gets stuck and in the open position, and the computer can see that, and then just causing a draw the entire time. And what you have to do is basically just push it back. As you can see here, it's pulling 0.7, and then once you push it back in, it goes down to 0.2, which I thought was another draw, because that's still enough to cause the battery to die. But once I let it sit for like 10 minutes, the draw went completely away down to 0.037. So I'm not really sure what that was about. I let it sit another 30 minutes, and then the draw stayed there at 30 milliamps, which is good. So if you have that same like 0.26 whatever draw, let it sit for like 10-15 minutes and see if it goes away eventually, because it might just eventually just goes away. It comes back every time you like turn the car on and turn the car off, but then you let it sit, it goes away like after like 5-10 minutes, which is not enough to kill a battery. It is enough if it just stays like that on for like over 30 minutes, but that's about it. Now personally, if it was my car and it did have like one of these draws where you have to like take apart the sliding door or take apart, you know, the back door just to like fix it, I'm not really fixing it. It's an old car. The car had like 200,000 miles, and I'm putting a switch kind of like this. So what it does is you pull out the fuse and you put in this little wire assembly, and what it does is every time you get out the car, you just turn it off, and it stops feeding power to, you know, whatever it's causing the draw. And then when you come back in your car, you turn it on, and it starts working normally. Now the only downside to this quick or cheap fix is that your key fob won't work, because what's happening is you're taking away power from the modules, from the sliding doors, and I think also the front doors. So it won't unlock with your key fob. You have to use your key manually to unlock your doors. So that's the only downside. Now, if you're okay with that, which I am okay with it, this is a fix I would recommend. Because like I said, you're looking into tearing apart the entire car to see which one of these 15 modules is pulling a draw. And yeah, more than likely, it's still sliding doors because it's super common. But I've also seen some people say it's the navigation unit, or, you know, something up front. It's something in the MICU, which has a bunch of connectors. So I mean, it's a lot to tear apart just to fix an older car. So like I said, this is what I would recommend if someone wants to save money. I saw a bunch of people making comments about if there's a cheaper way to fix this, because they don't want to invest all the money into fixing an older car. So if this is maybe this is something for you, and if you have any questions, just let me know.